Welcome to a thought-provoking and controversial discussion on a topic that impacts our society and raises important questions about justice and equality. In this video, we delve into the contentious issue of racial profiling. Is it a form of discrimination or an essential tool for effective policing? Join us as we explore different perspectives, examine real-life examples, and strive to foster a respectful dialogue that encourages understanding and change. Let's explore some different viewpoints. Discrimination. Many argue that racial profiling is a form of discrimination and a violation of individuals' civil rights. They believe it perpetuates stereotypes, marginalizes certain communities, and erodes trust between law enforcement and minority groups. Ineffective and inefficient. Critics argue that racial profiling is an ineffective and inefficient law enforcement strategy. They contend that it wastes resources by focusing on innocent individuals, diverting attention from more proactive and intelligence-led policing methods. Public safety. Some proponents of racial profiling argue that it can be an effective tool for law enforcement, allowing them to target high-risk individuals or areas. They believe that certain statistical patterns justify focusing attention on specific racial or ethnic groups, as they may have a higher likelihood of being involved in certain criminal activities. Bias and unfairness. Opponents of racial profiling highlight the potential for bias and unfair treatment. They argue that relying on race as a factor for suspicion can lead to innocent individuals being subjected to unnecessary scrutiny or harassment solely based on their appearance. Alternative approaches. Many advocate for implementing evidence-based and community-oriented policing strategies instead of relying on racial profiling. They emphasize the importance of building trust, improving community relations, and using data-driven approaches to identify and address crime patterns. Legal and ethical considerations. Discussions surrounding racial profiling often involve examining the legality and ethical implications of targeting individuals based on their race. This includes questioning the constitutionality of such practices and evaluating their alignment with fundamental human rights principles. Psychological and societal impact. Racial profiling can have far-reaching consequences beyond individual experiences. It can contribute to feelings of fear, mistrust, and alienation within targeted communities, further exacerbating social divisions and hindering efforts to build inclusive societies. Implicit bias and stereotyping. Implicit biases and ingrained stereotypes can unconsciously influence decision-making processes, potentially leading to the wrongful targeting of individuals based on their race. Understanding these biases and addressing them is crucial to combating racial profiling. Impact on law enforcement community relations. Racial profiling can strain relationships between law enforcement agencies and the communities they serve. Building trust and fostering positive interactions are vital for effective crime prevention and the successful resolution of cases. Finding alternative strategies that prioritize community engagement can help bridge this gap. International perspectives. Racial profiling is not limited to a single country or region. Exploring how different countries handle this issue provides valuable insights into the global conversation on discrimination, human rights, and law enforcement practices. Engaging in respectful and constructive dialogue about racial profiling involves listening to different perspectives, acknowledging the experiences of affected communities, considering empirical evidence, and discussing potential alternatives to ensure both effective policing and the protection of civil liberties. As we conclude this video, we hope it has sparked your curiosity and encouraged you to critically examine the complex issue of racial profiling. By approaching this topic with an open mind, considering diverse perspectives, and engaging in constructive dialogue, we can work towards finding solutions that balance effective policing and the protection of individual rights. Let us continue to educate ourselves, challenge the status quo, and strive for a more just and equitable society. Thank you for watching, and we invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe double for more informative video.